As coronavirus vaccinations continue to increase, many people are beginning to think about returning to work. This is a look at our CBSN offices in New York City, sitting empty as most of us continue to work from home during this past year. Oh, it's so sad looking at that. According to Pew Research Center, as of December, 71% of employed adults began working from home because of COVID. A Safety.com survey found 71% of Americans are at least slightly concerned about returning to normal, and 20% of those worried cited concerns about returning to work. Earlier, I spoke with Jamie Greenberger, a safety and security expert at Safety.com, about what it's going to look like when we return to the office and how people who are worried can return to work safely.
Employees can expect more of what we've already seen. Even with vaccines rolling out, COVID-19 safety precautions aren't going anywhere. Hand washing, remaining 6 feet apart, and wearing a mask will continue to be common practice in the workplace. Some companies may even continue conducting COVID-19 screenings like contact tracing and regular COVID testing. They may also minimize contact with one-way walking patterns, fewer lounge areas, more space between desks, and of course, masks, disinfectants, and increased sanitation efforts. There's also been a transition to a more hybrid workplace, so employees can expect video conferences and work from home days to continue as well. It's also important for people to be mindful of after-work activities. It's not just the office where people may come into contact with difficult or unsafe situations. As far as being prepared to go back, just be honest with your employer. Ask about concerns, ask about work from home options, and talk to your employer about safety precautions that they're taking at the office. What are they doing to protect employees? Are vaccines even required to return? And be open and honest about mental health and other concerns. The only way to find solutions is to start that conversation.
And legally, will there be many employers who will require employees to get vaccinated? I mean, getting tested is one thing, but will they be requiring vaccinations as well?
That's a tricky question. The federal government doesn't mandate that any individual gets vaccinated, so some employees like healthcare workers, government officials, or other essential workers may be required to show proof of vaccination depending on their state's laws, but the choice is really up to employers. The best bet is to continue following CDC guidelines and ensure employees are protected regardless of their vaccination status.
So one of the things cited by 35% of those Americans who are concerned about going to the workplace was their concerns about using public transportation, which are totally understandable. I mean, you know, here in New York, the subway does not get a lot of circulation, right? So could we see this worry or this concern have an impact on companies, particularly those in big cities, when they need to start bringing employees back?
It could be a huge topic of conversation with employees who are nervous about using public transportation and talking to their employers about alternatives. If they're unable to use their own car, their best bet is to ask their employer for working from home options and maybe even a hybrid work situation where some days they go into the office and some days they don't. But it really does come down to how the employee feels about using that public transportation and going with their gut. If they're uncomfortable, try to find an alternative or ask your employer for help.
And what kind of lasting impacts do you think this pandemic could have on offices and workplaces around the country? Do you think some of what we are seeing now is here to stay? Some of the hybrid work options, for instance, some of the more spread out workspaces. Do you think that you'll see companies start to decrease their corporate footprint in commercial real estate?
Absolutely. We've already seen a significant shift in the workplace. So many companies are transitioning to fully remote working or hybrid workplaces. And then addressing that shift to a more digital workplace means companies now have to think about technology, cybersecurity, and even employee mental and physical health, likely more than they ever have before. The future may look different from what we're used to, but we're making a lot of positive progress.
All right. Well, Jamie Greenberger, thank you so much for talking to us about this, because I know one thing a lot of people miss is just that sheer human companionship that you get when you go into the office. So thank you for giving us some insight in what's to come.
Thank you for having me.